What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Payne. Welcome back to another Mortal Kombat Onslaught video. Alright guys, so you guys are aware that this game is currently out right now on beta. I think it's maybe a soft launch in the UK and Canada, so you can actually play it if you have access to a VPN. I think some folks are saying you don't even need a VPN to try it out, so the APK is around to give it a go. So I wanted to do a quick update on the video and give you guys my honest feedback on how Mortal Kombat is doing for playing it now for what, 4 days, and what my thoughts and feels are about this game and where it could really use some improvement, because there's quite a bit of that's going to need to happen for this game to really do well on the market, especially with how saturated the game industry is right now with gachas and idle games, right? So a couple issues I'm already finding. Number one, let's talk about it, is the summoning system. So I can tell you right now, the summoning system is extremely stingy. You do not get a lot of currency to summon, and when you do, you're getting yourself some relics once in a while, you're getting yourself some units that are not worthwhile, you're getting yourself a lot of 3-star units, and it's really hard to come by any of these special summon tickets unless you're paying money, right, to get these 5-star, like Wind God Fusion, for example. So in terms of summoning, I feel like it's really lackluster. They don't, unless it comes out globally and then all of a sudden they give you a lot of rewards, it's really hard to get units that you're looking for. Now, another thing I want to point out is the starter bundles. You can see now $6.49. They do give you 200 gems to summon, but 200 gems is, I believe, like maybe not even a multi. I think a multi is like 500 gems. Maybe even more than that. I think maybe 2,000 gems. I have to go back and check. Let's go check that actually real quick before I say that. Let's go summon back in here. So if I go summon times 10, okay, so you can see there it's actually 1,000 gems for 100 of the cores, and you need master orbs. Sorry, you need 10 of them to do one summon. So a full multi is 1,000 gems. I've been going 4 days and I've got 498 gems to my name, and I've been trying to 3-star everything, so it's been pretty expensive. So you can see here the starter bundle, for example, gives you 200. That's only 2 summons. 2 summons, okay, for $6.49. Now normally you can see here $39.99 will give you a full multi plus some coins and some other stuff, so that's a little pricey. And then you get some, and the $3.99 gives you ability upgrades. So I'm finding that the store, like, look, a full multi here. Let's go to the actual, like, orbs, crystals to buy them, okay? So look at that. For 6 multis, it's $130. Oh my god. What the hell, man? That's so crazy pricey. Like, that's wild to me. That, like, for, like, one multi alone, look at that. The Crystal Cauldron there is $25.99 for Canadian. That's one multi. It's crazy. Like, these numbers are nuts. So they, number one, need to get way better with that. That's it's ludicrous, the prices on that. Number two, another big problem I'm finding here when I'm playing this game is the resources are scarce. Okay, so I got lucky with this 5-star. I have to admit, this was very lucky. So let's put this on for a second. I'll talk more about it in a second with you guys. Okay, so leveling up is very difficult in this game. So I've idled for multiple days now, right? And I've just started to see, like, what can I get leveled up. Look at my levels: 34, 40, 33, 20, 20. Like, that's not very good, because now I'm getting stuck at stages where it's becoming very difficult to advance because the game is becoming more difficult to do so, right? So if I go to story mode, like, for example, I'll just show you the newest stage that I'm on right now, right? So let's talk about this. Let's go back a few stages. So this is another problem in itself. Okay, so I fought Kano here in the Black Dragons. If I click here, you need to win using at least 2 warriors to get the 3-star. The 3 stars where the gems are at. I'm missing 2 gems for 500. You can see that right there on the screen, right? On the top. In order for me to get the 3 stars, I needed at least 2 warrior classes in my roster. And the problem is I don't have 2 warrior classes. I only have Scorpion. I never pulled a second warrior. I never got that lucky. So it's really this whole dependency on having like specific classes to complete stages, I think is like, it's ludicrous. They need to get rid of that. That is like the biggest issue I'm finding right now for advancement purposes. That's out of resources. This one here, win with using less than 4 fighters. So let's try this one, okay? I'm gonna replay it. I'm sure we can get this one done. Now this is Sub-Zero, like, not to ruin the story for you guys. Sub-Zero and Scorpion are working together, and they're confronted with Kano and the Black Dragons. Kano is like the last boss for this specific storyline stage. So look, you're supposed to use 3 characters to win, so that's fine. This should be fairly easy, right? So I'll show you guys how it goes. Now, another big complaint a lot of people are having, and rightfully so, this one is probably one of the bigger ones, is how slow the stages are to progress. Like, they need to have a ×4 because ×2 is not fast enough. When you have 3 waves with healers and constant moves being happening and stuff, it actually becomes really, really difficult to sit through it all, especially when there are so many enemies on the screen. Like look at this. This right now in a normal idle game would have been at least wave 2 going on to wave 3 at this point, in my opinion, right? Like, this is quite a bit to go through. So now we're on wave 2 finally. Now, obviously, if you have higher DPS, the waves will go down quicker. But even at ×2, like, they need to make a ×4 at this point. Like, it's just people don't have time to sit through these waves, and there's no skip button either. Like, you can't even raid and skip it, so you're kind of screwed and stuck doing this until it's completed, right? So here, let's finish this up. We'll see if I can get the 3 stars at least here, and I'll show you guys another couple. Like, we'll do a couple summons, right? We'll try to get Wind God Fujin. See if we can get him even. But like, Kano's dead. And look, I'm only advancing this fast because of my 5-star, right? So there we go. 1, 2, 3, got that. Now look, I've got the 3 gems that were provided to me right there, right? So it's not like you're getting any extra loot. That's another problem itself. So no extra loot is being dropped. Now there is no stamina. That's a plus side, okay? So there's a good thing there. I'm gonna skip the story so you guys don't have to read it. There's no stamina involved, so you guys can jump in here and actually do as many battles as you want and try as many combinations as you want. Now, I will say this. The actual... Actually, can't see it. The cutscenes are actually pretty cool. I have to admit. The cutscenes for every world is kind of cool. You get to see some of your favorite characters. So this is Kung Lao versus Liu Kang, right? Ancestor versus current hero. And it's actually really cool to watch because they do a really good job with the fight scenes. Like, the voice acting's pretty decent too. You can't hear it because it's on my phone, unfortunately. I haven't connected it to my sound yet, so I apologize for no sound. But you guys can kind of see that the fight scenes here are fairly decent. The acting and the actual expressions on them is actually fairly good. And the thing is, you have to remember, you may not like the art style and the combat style and everything, but this is very traditional Mortal Kombat. So I have to give credit where credit due from a graphic perspective. They've done a fantastic job making Mortal Kombat go to mobile. Like, and they've already got Mortal Kombat games on mobile, like the fighting games, right? So it's not like this is a new thing that they're doing, but it's nice to see that they can mimic an RPG version of it and make it look really, really good as well. So in my opinion, the graphics look good. I don't think they need to change anything graphically because it looks like they've done a good job recreating the Mortal Kombat universe here. Okay, so I'm going to skip this. You guys don't have to watch this part. I know it is actually a pretty cool cutscene. So we'll skip. So we've done this fight already. So that was it. I wanted to get to 500 gems. So that's kind of the complaint there. So expensive packs. Like, look at this. This is a pack here for a legendary relic, right? $65.99. That's, and so you get the legendary relic. You get the 2 multis. You get a lot of gold, so that's pretty good. And I don't know what this is. I've never seen this. Oh, this is relic EXP. Okay, so and the relics, if you guys want to know what they are, just so you guys can kind of see. Let me go back. Relics give you specific stats, right? So for example, this relic here has 525 attack and accuracy, and then the effects are as follows: increased tenacity, increased health, gain 10% attack and max health for every Netherrealm ally, decreases per knocked out Netherrealm ally. So like, they make a pretty substantial difference in the gameplay and your characters, but again, it's super expensive to buy, and if you plan to play free to play, this is going to be a rough one. All right, so let's try this out here. We're gonna get 500 of these, okay? So I'm gonna buy now. This is all of my gems in the last 4 days gone. Okay, so we're gonna try this out to see if we can pull something here. So this is a blue. This is a 4-star, I believe. Oh, okay. Quan Chi. That's not bad. Not gonna complain about that, to be honest with you. Okay, so at least we got him. He's a support. And he is a 4-star, so that's my first 4-star. Let's do it again. So green is usually the green portal is a 3-star, so we know we're getting a 3-star right now. Okay, so this is a Shotokan warrior, I'm assuming, or Shokan. Sorry, Shotokan. Street Fighter. Too much Street Fighter. Shokan. Not Shotokan. Okay, let's go next one. I've got 3 more. So here's another 3-star coming. Oh, okay, that's kind of cool to get Melina. All right, so I got Melina here. There's my other warrior. That's what I needed. I needed another warrior, right? So now I've got my warrior that I needed. So I can go back and do a few of these stages. These souls you can use to star up your character, so that's fine. And I've got 1 more summon left in me. So let's see what happens here. Another 3-star. So I got 1 4-star. Oh, I got Jade. Okay, so there's an assassin. So I've got a few of the good characters there. So now, if I go back, you can see there's a pity, right? There's a pity there of 72 more summons. Holy crap, man. Okay, so that's a lot. That's a lot of summons, and I don't even know. I'm pretty sure, actually. So these are a couple things you can do here. There's arena mode. There's boss tower. There's the chasm here, which means you just go up the floors and you get yourself a little more loot, right? So you can do that. You can see this loot over here, for example, will give you random gear. But if we go down all the levels, let's see if we have any of these are going to provide us with any summoning tickets or tokens. And it looks like the answer is no. No, they won't. So up to 10, you get nothing, okay? So if I go to the boss towers, these give you gear, equipment, gold, and material. So again, no gems. And then the story, you know, that's the way you get gems. And I'm assuming arena, most likely. Let's just change our name here. Payne. Sorry, guys. Go save. Free shirt. Okay, so let's take a look here. If I had to build a defensive team real quick, just to do it. Sorry, guys. 1 sec here. That's good enough for now. Okay, done. I want to see the rewards, right? So if I go to Arena Store, you get yourself weapons. Okay, again, items, gold, boss tower energy, and then a relic, right? This relic here. So again, no access to gems. Now, I don't know if the ranking leaderboards, let's check out the leaderboards. Can I even check that out? No, I can't. There's nobody there. Okay, top players. Oh, here, rewards. Here we go. Let's see. There you go. That's where your gems are at. Trend rewards 90 gems. Not a lot. Okay? So that seems to be my biggest issue, guys, with the game. I like the graphics. I love the characters because I love Mortal Kombat. I've grown up with Mortal Kombat my whole life, just like I was with Street Fighter. It's like East versus West in hip hop, right? You either love Mortal Kombat or you love Street Fighter. I love both. Love Tupac and Biggie. Love them both. So this is something that I think really needs to be worked on. Is specifically the summoning section, and how greedy I think the game is. Buff teammates in an area. That's pretty cool. Okay, what does he do here? Sorry. Whenever another realm teammate hits a critical or a basic attack to deal vampirism damage, gains max health and attack boost, and auto abilities are targets, lowers defense, vampirism damage, okay? And then this one, range single attack that heals the team at the lowest percent. Okay, so Quan Chi's actually really good. Okay, so we have that, and then we have also, we just got Melina, and I need her for my warrior. So let's go into here and check out her abilities. And you can't sleep on the 3 stars, because I mean, Scorpion's a 3 stars, pretty good. Single target that applies bleed. Melina and her teammates, Tarkatan teammates, deal additional damage. Okay, if they have bleed, yeah, okay, fair. And then, so she probably works really well with Baraka. Single target melee attack. If the target is already in bleed, an additional bleed will be applied. Okay, maximum of stacks. Okay, so she's a bleed unit. Fair enough. Easy enough to look at. And let's look at Jade real quick, because we just got her as well. There she is. So she's an assassin. So you can see the 3-star characters have less skills, obviously, which is normal. Teleports to a target and deals damage, ignores a percentage of the target's defense, and applies focus to self. When hit by 10 range attacks, dodges all range attacks for a duration. All basic attacks ignore percentage of target's defense. So yeah, she's true assassin. Single target melee attack that applies a critical chance buff to self. Okay, cool. So there you guys have it. A lot of work needs to be done. A lot of work. In a market like this, the IP itself is not enough to keep people in the game. So for me personally, if this were to come out and I were to cover it, I would stop covering it in about a month. unless I see drastic changes. So I'm just letting you guys know what the deal is with this game. I like it still, don't get me wrong. I just think there needs to be level of improvement for it to be competitive in the market that is currently probably the busiest market in mobile gaming, and that is the idle gacha market. So this is Payne. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comment section if you're playing it, if you enjoy it, what your thoughts are. And if you're not, if you guys agree with some of these things, and if you guys will continue playing this if you were in my position. Alright guys, Payne, I'll talk to you guys in the next one.